Sziasztok! Hi everyone, I'm Sándor, welcome to another Hungarian lesson. Being able to say yes in any language can be a lifesaver. Knowing different ways to say yes can make your speech and writing feel much more natural. So today, I'm going to introduce different ways to say yes. Some of them are synonyms, some of them mean yes in certain contexts. Let's dive in. So the official way to say yes is obviously igen. Igen. If you've been learning Hungarian, this is probably one of the first words you have learned. Let's give it some context with a short conversation. Jó ez a film. Jó ez a film. Is this movie good? Igen. Yes. Now on to the synonyms. The first one is ja. Ja. It obviously comes from the German ja, which means yes, only with a Hungarian pronunciation. But we actually use it as a slang, so this is kind of the Hungarian equivalent to yeah in English. And a lot of times we say ja. Ja. Jó ez a film. Ja. Or ja. Aha. Aha. Same as the English aha, again with a Hungarian pronunciation. Aha. Again, it's slang and it's used quite often. It also has another form. Aham. Aham. Jó ez a film. Aha. Or aham. Another synonym for yes. Even though we write it with two short u's, a lot of times we completely close our mouths when uttering this, so it sounds something like this. Jó ez a film. Now let's move on to words which don't actually mean yes, but can be used as yes in the right contexts. The first word is bizony. Bizony. It actually means something like certainly, surely, or indeed. So again, jó ez a film. Is this movie good? Bizony. Certainly, or indeed. Bizony. Na na. Na na. It's more of a slang than bizony. It means you bet, or sure, or of course. Jó ez a film. Na na. You bet. Persze. Persze. It actually means of course or certainly. Jó ez a film. Persze. Of course. Hogyne. Hogyne. Another way of saying of course, sure, or certainly. Jó ez a film. Hogyne. Sure. And lastly, természetesen. Természetesen. It actually means naturally, like doing something in a natural way. But this word is actually the most formal way of saying of course in Hungarian. If you use this word as a reply, you'll sound very polite, unless you're using a mean-sounding tone intentionally. But again, jó ez a film. Természetesen. Of course. Okay, that about sums it up. There are actually countless words which borderline can mean yes in Hungarian. The reason I'm not including them in this video is because their actual meaning is pretty far removed from yes. So they never actually mean yes, but they can be used as a form of agreement to a statement or a question. If you'd like me to do a video on those words, let me know in the comment section. And also let me know how many of these words you knew beforehand. I'm dying to know. Thank you for studying with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe. And if you feel like supporting the channel even more, my PayPal information is in the description. See you in the next lesson. Sziasztok! A viszontlátásra!